All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Lots going on in the crypto markets as we have a little bit of a meltdown here, which is great for us and for trading with our system. Yeah, I think I'm up about 2 grand between yesterday and today. And then just again, today alone, up over 870 bucks and still plenty of the day left. So we'll see how things shape up here. But yeah, Bitcoin's getting a little bit of a retrace here. And we're going to take a look at what's happening with that and what the potentials are. Again, we just don't know where it's going to go exactly, but there are certain clues and certain levels that we can watch based on our system. Morning, Mike. All right, a little bit of housekeeping as you come on. Hey, Dean, welcome. Let me know who you are, where you're tuning in from, if you're seeing this live or on a replay. And of course, if you want to get market analysis like this to your inbox or into your push to your smartphone, you can follow me on Facebook or subscribe to our YouTube channel. So, all right. And for those who want to learn how to trade Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, we got a free boot camp for you. So you can do that free boot camp. Get back with the person who introduced you to iCoinPro or shared this video, or shoot an email to support@iCoinPro.com or just comment on this video and we'll make sure we get that to you. All right, I'm going to dive right into this today. We are going to be using a chart setup called the MA Momentum. It's moving average momentum. And this chart setup is one that gives us an idea of where Bitcoin is at and where some key levels potentially are for Bitcoin. So I do want to go through and check this all out. First thing that I want to do really quickly here, hold on one second, is show you guys where you can get into this training if you are a member, a paid member of iCoinPro. You can get into this. And for those who want to learn about this, we have a 1-week course you can do to learn how to trade with this system. Only takes you 1 week, part-time. You can do it in 2 days if you want to just bang it out. Be really industrious and do it full-time in 2 days. But if you are a member of iCoinPro and you want to learn how the moving average momentum chart works, you go to Micro Profit System Part 3 here, and it's right here. It's a quick training. You can pretty much do it at any time. It's standalone. About 40 minutes is what it takes. So, all right, this is the iCoinPro trading software. For those who don't know, it's called the iCoinPro trading portal. And to get the MA momentum chart, we're going to click on this here and it's going to pull it up. So this is where we are right now. And let me just talk about how this works really quickly. These red candles, ruh-roh, they are, and these green ones show where the price of Bitcoin is. We were all the way up to about 108,000. Now we're down to 90. We went pretty low this morning, I think about 93 or so. So we just lost like $15,000 and the price dropped, let's see here, about 15% in the past couple of days, which nobody likes if they're an investor. So we're going to have to see how the market responds here. And let me just talk a little bit more about how this chart works so everybody will know who's watching this. These lines here, this purple, maroon, yellow, green, orange, light blue, light purple, these are all called moving averages. They show potential areas of resistance, okay? And where the price action might stop or bounce or have trouble getting above, all right? For everybody who's looking at this, really easy to understand this chart because when the price is trading above all of these moving averages, it means that we are potentially in a bullish market and almost definitely not in a bear market, right? But again, that can change at any time. Like this could be the top and we could be starting a bear cycle now, okay? 2 days of red candles, not awesome. But you know, you'll see here, we had plenty of red candles down to these moving averages, got a good bounce. And then we had to play around for a long time, right? It took, let's see, till we could decide that we were moving higher. It took almost a year of sideways trading. So that's how it works. So we're going to have to see where we go from here. But trading above is good. And the flip side is also true. When we start trading below all of these moving averages, and in particular get stuck below this light purple moving average, that means that we're potentially in a bear market and almost definitely not in a bull market. And it's going to take a while generally to process out those sellers. Now, if some earth-shattering news happens, it can cause mega spikes or changes, okay? Same thing here. If earth-shattering news happens, we can dump quickly, okay? It just, again, news can alter things. But for the most part, crypto kind of trades in a vacuum. But from a technical standpoint, that's where we are right now. We're still potentially in a bullish cycle. Retraces are perfectly normal and healthy. But if we keep losing these moving averages and then start going below, that could be not awesome for the market. And there's a big psychological thing with hitting 100,000. A lot of people are waiting forever, for that. Not even that long. I mean, Bitcoin's not even that old, but you know what I'm saying? They've been waiting for that, and that could just be the top. I mean, it's a logical top, right? It could be, but it might not be. We might be on our way to 150, 200,000. I don't know. I just trade these markets in and out on the trend. So that's where we're sitting right now. So what are some key levels? Well, the first thing we got to do is reclaim this light purple moving average. This is like the bull maker. When we're trading above that, that's good. Now we've clearly moved below it. So now we're going to have to see how long we want to stay here, what kind of recovery we're going to get if the market gets really excited and pushes us right back above it. We do need to reclaim 100,000 for sure. That looks like the key level. So getting back above 100,000 quickly is pretty important. We could rally to 100,000, and if we don't get above it, that wouldn't be good. Okay, that would just be another confirmation that we might be stuck below 100,000 for a bit. All right. On the downside, 95K I talked about yesterday is pretty important. We actually dipped even below it. And 90, 91, that's definitely a key area. If we quickly keep moving down and lose 90K, oh man, I mean, the alts already, I was talking about the alts would, struggle if Bitcoin retraced, and they did, because Bitcoin's just a big bully. It likes to beat up those altcoins. So if we lose 90K, we could really, really see the altcoins struggle, okay? So I think for right now, we got to keep trading above 95K to maybe take a shot at 100K again. If we can't stay above 95K, then 90K is the level below to keep an eye on. We're just going to have to see how this thing wants to trade, okay? And then obviously the very top side is 110. So, but for right now, we're stuck in the 95 to 100K area. Unless we lose that, then we could be looking at 90K. Anything can happen in these crazy crypto markets. And this down here, this thing's called the MACD. This is building up bearish momentum. It's heading down open towards this area, which is not awesome. I mentioned yesterday that there was like a hidden bearish divergence, meaning the price was creeping up, but the MACD was creeping down, and that kind of played out today. So you want to keep an eye on all this stuff, and I'll do it for you. So, all right, so we'll have to see here. So again, 95K, we got to stay above that. Reclaim 100K is super important. And if we don't, then we're looking at 90K below that. If we lose 90K or put pressure on 90K, the alts could really, really struggle. Those are the key kind of levels right now. Okay. The other thing I just want to take a peek at are longs and shorts, and voila, look at this. All right. The longs now are people who are betting Bitcoin's going up, usually with leverage, which means it's very risky trading. They can blow out their accounts. Shorts are people betting Bitcoin's going down, usually with leverage. So again, very risky, could blow out their account. The longs are taking the bait. Okay, they're seeing the price dropping, so they're longing, betting Bitcoin's going up with leverage. Not totally concerned about this yet. We're not really super concerned about these till either of these go over 70%. If the longs go over 70% and this price action keeps slipping lower and lower and lower, we could set up for a bigger drop in the price of Bitcoin. But right now, not super concerned about it. But we got to keep an eye on these. So If either of these go over 70%, we get concerned. But we'll see. We'll see what happens here. But we'll see if it keeps creeping down. All right. Last thing I want to take a look at is what is going to be hot for trading potentially today. Oh, and look at this. So I think we slipped yet to greed. We went from extreme greed, which I was talking about the other day, to greed. So we're still greedy, guys. Be fearful when people are greedy and greedy when people are fearful. That's the way the saying goes. All right, so what's the good coins to trade? This column here shows us our potential profit on trading what are called dip trades. So let's take a look at a couple of these. This coin move has a pretty darn good volume. Let me look at the chart here really quick. Yeah, and we were way higher. We're down. We're kind of getting some undulation. It looks like we, boy, oh boy, this thing did move. 17% potential profit on that dip trade. Even a little quick 6% right there. Yeah, that's not bad. It's got 51 million in volume. So I'm going to put move on my list for sure. Skip on down here to Doge. Doge has been my buddy coin. I've been trading that quite a bit. Absolutely, Doge is on my list. Doge is at the top of my list. 16% recovery on that last dip trade. Definitely at the top of my list. Let's see what's up with CRV. So we got Doge and Move. CRV, 9% recovery. Absolutely fantastic. Let me see what's up with this dude. Algo. Algo recovered 13%. So I'm putting Algo up there. Let me just check one other one. I want to check XL. Let's see what Jasmine did here. And I'm checking these recoveries because I want to see where the buyers got the most excited. Yeah, that is going to be a little better to me, Jasmine, a little higher volume. There's lots to pick from today. Let's see what HBAR did. Did HBAR get a good recovery? Did the buyers get super excited? 12%, not quite as good. And XLM, I actually hit 2 this morning. You can see my buys and my sell. Let's see, XLM went up 11%, not quite as good. And let's check Bonk, and this will probably be the last one. Ooh, Bonk, boy, people got, looks like, 14%. All right, so let's do it. Let's say what we've got. We have Doge, 100% is the top coin to trade right now. Move, and then Bonk. Those are the 3 I'm going to rock. All right, so that's it, everybody. That's all I've got. Again, things are heating up. We got to wait now and see where the market wants to go here. If it wants to go higher and then come back into another dip sequence. But a lot of this could be fun trading in here. We might range trade for a bit, so we can get a little more confident, have some fun with these trades. But again, make sure to, be a trade snob, look for your pattern, everything. All right. And again, last thing I just want to say, if you want market analysis like this in your inbox, follow me on Facebook or on x.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you want to learn how to trade crypto, we got a free boot camp for you. It only takes 40 minutes. You can do it right after you jump off. Just get back with the person who introduced you to iCoinPro or shared this video with you, or send an email to support@icoinpro.com, or you can comment on this video. We'll make sure you get that free boot camp. And if you like what you see on the free boot camp, you can do our 1-week course. You can learn how to trade with the system in 1 week, part-time, or 2 days if you want to just bang it all out and do it quickly. So that's everything that I've got. Again, let's just continue to be aware that we could be trending downward. The main thing I've got a little concern on is the MACD and that downward trend there. But we might bounce here too for a little bit. We'll just have to see what the market wants to do. And I'm just waiting for the next dip trade. I'll go about my life and let the software kick out when the trades start happening again. I'm up, gosh, almost $870 today so far. It's not even 10 o'clock. So whatever, I'll catch some trades maybe later. Maybe I won't even trade for the rest of the day. Who really cares? We'll just see. That's the freedom lifestyle the system gives you. Again, there is risk in trading. Please see the disclaimers, of course, but with our system, we really do our best to protect you. All right, Hilton Head Island, welcome. Christopher, good to see you. Braden, glad I could share it with you. All right, awesome, everybody. we'll see what happens here today. And if you, again, want to get these analysis, make sure to follow me on Facebook or on x.com, or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Let's see what happens in these crazy crypto markets. Bye-bye.